Hey everyone, it's Acey, all in whole as the real pony, and not in that human disguise like I did last year. Starting out like this, and then changing like this half years later, I can say my looks have changed really fast. I'm here to wish you all a happy new year as we hop on to 2025 soon. Despite the old year being one day longer, it still felt shorter than other leap years. Can you imagine how fast this year went by? I want to thank you for sticking around for this whole year, whether you interacted with my content or just watched what I created. Every engagement, no matter how big or small, is very much appreciated. I also want to say thanks to my community and my friends who enjoy what I create. Without you guys, I'd probably not be where I am right now. This year, in terms of content, was an improvement, even if I feel it might be a bit better than that. I hope in the next year it's gonna be the case. In the streaming context, while still haven't got rid of my shy levels, I started collaborating with friends to play with me frequently or even watch me play, which I believe is one of the improvements I'm proud of. I think the only thing needing improvement would be schedule organizing, particularly when we do collabs. As for the whole year in general, it had some ups and downs, but I hope next year will provide more good stuff and less BS than 2024 could. Now let's talk about what I'm planning to do in 2025. First, stream layout rework. The black void right here accompanied me since the day of the VTuber teaser video, but it got old quite quickly, so I plan to have a new background when I return to streaming. But it's not the only change. While keep the layout pony related and keep the raid palettes, I consider reworking with some elements to keep it fresh, organized and optimized so my PC won't have a stroke. Second, a special event being a set of streams counting down to my birthday, which will happen in February. Like with my first subathon and recently finished Merry Xmas event, I wanted to make it special in a way I won't forget. As such as last year's big birthday stream was an unforgettable moment of my life, I hope the same will happen for the subathon-like event. It's gonna be a different format, but hopefully we'll still have fun. I'll provide more details about it soon on my socials like my Discord server or Blue Sky. Just for your information, I don't use Twitter anymore, so keep an eye out. Third, as much as it's not my favorite thing to do, is college. Even if I may be a content creator of sorts, I'll still have life behind the human disguise, and college work won't do itself. That means, if you're watching my streams on Twitch, expect limited days of when I'll be live streaming, as assignments and especially MA thesis will become more important above everything else, and I simply won't find time to create content, let alone stream. That information is of course subject to change, and anything could happen, or if you're watching this past 2025, it already had happened or it did not. So here's a change I particularly wouldn't like at the start of the year, but it is as it is. And fourth, commissions. If there's anything I'd like to do soon, it's reopening art commissions with an updated commission sheet and maybe even more categories to offer. In addition, I also consider bringing back your character here commissions, where you can order a half-finished artwork with your characters for a slightly reduced price. More information will be shared at my socials and my Discord server. Now it's time for my New Year's resolution, because nothing could motivate me like a set of promises I'd like to break soon. First thing is, whenever I find an opportunity, I should start drawing more. Even if I shared my artworks, 2024 had reduced my productivity, and I won't hide that I was procrastinating a lot in that year. But I hope that's about to change in the next year. Of course, because of college, it may be the same thing as last year's, but I hope it only happens at the beginning of the year. Second is better organization. While it may sound a bit weird, even if it may not look like it, my organization was chaotic sometimes and I would end up disorganized and a bit lost, often ending up struggling. So I hope next year I'll have everything set up correctly. Of course, out of control situation may happen, so it's not going to be perfect all the time, but I hope they won't be as common as I believe they were last year. Third is to be more talkative. Even if I have improved my commentary on streams in that year, I'm still struggling and stuttering sometimes, so I hope to change that in 2025. Before you ask,
why are you speaking perfectly now?
It's because, spoiler alert, I'm reading from the script, including this very sentence, and this video is edited. And by the way, English is my secondary language, so here's also that. So I hope to be more talkative, despite shyness and struggles possibly taking me over again. Fourth is new content. As you know, I am a variety streamer doing art and playing games, but I would like to step out of my comfort zone and try something new with streams. Maybe it's gonna be new games I'll play, or have played but never streamed. Maybe it's trying to make streams from my favorite games more entertaining. Maybe even show what I'm capable of when doing art. We'll see in 2025. And lastly is more collabs. Believe me or not, but I feel more confident whenever I stream along with friends, whether we play together or I have them as a voice chat guest. Even if some may see me as a solo player, I'm feeling happier with them on board. I also want to break the shyness barrier. If you don't know, even if Pinkie Pie is my favorite pony, I'm more like Fluttershy IRL, and inviting even my friends is somewhat stressful for me, but I hope that won't be the case in the next year. So that's all about my New Year resolutions. It doesn't sound too common from any other resolutions, but I really hope I accomplish them, or not. After all, there are New Year's resolutions. And that's all from the New Year's wishes video. As we end here, I just wish you all a happy new year. See you all 2025, and as usual, stay safe, stay awesome. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Good night.